Hey there YouTube, it is Tuesday the 23rd of July 2019, about 10:02 in the morning, and we are at Pioneer Park in Fairbanks, Alaska. So this is the obvious entrance to it, and you see all the flowers, the name up there. Video camera looks a little crooked, but it's got nice flowers, a lot of orange, some yellow. And let's see, welcome to Pioneer Park. So this tells us summer hours are 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. I guess for the Gold Rush Town, the Palace Theater, the Pioneer Museum, the Big Stampede, the Native Village, the Riverboat Nenana, the Pioneer Air Museum, the Square Dance Hall, and Tenona Valley Railroad Museum, and Cricket Creek and Whiskey Island Railroad. But the park itself is open. So over here, let's look at the map. Here we go. Ooh, beautiful pink flowers. There, see that? Look at that one. That's pretty. I like those. Anyway, here's the map. Big one. Main entrance, we're down there at the bottom. And then there's all the things, activity, dining, museum. Okay, so it's color-coded. Public bus stop, open year-round. Concessions open Memorial Day to weekend to Labor Day, noon to 8. Free admission to parks and museums and activities, charge a fee. All right, so there you go. General park stuff right there. Mining Valley, museum and display. Dining and activity stuff, and shopping. So, got the sprinklers going. So let's go check it out. So there's more flowers. This thing up here, by the way, is where the train runs, up there. All right, check out these flowers. And see that dew on them? That's why they've been running these sprinklers and things around here. Very, very nice. There's some more of them right there. And more of them right there. And more of them down there. So they got a lot of those. Alright, so right here, the Harding car. The Harding car was built in 1905 in Chicago, Illinois, and carried passengers until 45. It was donated to the city of Fairbanks in 59 and moved to the park in 65. The Harding car is known as the Denali car, is the train car that President Warren G. Harding rode in when he came to Alaska in 23 to drive the Golden Spike for the Alaska Railroad. The Golden Spike signified the completion of the 500-mile-long line. Harding was the first president to visit Alaska. Well, there you go. So, that's of some historical value right there. Had an actual president on this train. So pretty cool. We like that. There's a sternwheeler over there. That's what that is. It's a little platform with two chairs. But let's keep going and see what we can find out. We've made our way to the other end of the train car, the Harding car I just showed you. And climbed a few little steps. And here you go. Let's see if this is... Nope, it's not open. We can't get in it. But we can see in it. As you can see, there's really nothing set up in it. Got a little pulpit thing there. But no chairs or nothing like that. But boy, it does have a lot of lights in it. Look at all them light fixtures in there. Hopefully you can see all that. I hope you can. So much glare. That's hopefully better for that side. And maybe better for that side. With my hand there. And then let's see if I can get... Yeah, hopefully you can see that better. So that's Harding's car. See the little glass up there? That runs all the way down through on both sides. Whoa. Alright. Got a little gazebo over there. This is at what I believe would be a steam show, a paddle boat, whatever you want to call it. right over there. You can see from up here, I got a good view of it. So let's keep going, see what else we can find. Alright, so we run across this little cabin. You can see the flowers on the side and the back there. Do you see that sled up on the roof? I think that's a cool touch. And this thing actually has a little history. It's one of the earliest cabins that was in Fairbanks. So here, read this and see for yourself what you think. And look at this door. This door is literally just about exactly as tall as me to the top. That's pretty wild. This thing is little. And look at this from the side. I mean, there would barely be enough room to live in this thing. So, that's pretty crazy. Entrance from the other side, but I doubt there's an actual entrance. Little cabin here, Fairbanks Arts Association, cabin number 13. It says this replica, so this one's a replica. It's believed to have been part of an original homestead owned by Dr. Young, one of the first dairy farmers in Fairbanks. It was moved to this site from 11th Avenue. Okay, but it is a replica, so it's not as exciting as the other one that has original mud and all that stuff, you know, but still you can see, boy, they built them very small. I mean, you wouldn't want to stay home much. So this one's number 12, and this is originally located between Lacey and Cushman Streets. This cabin was built near the 1900s. It was generously donated by Edgar Filio. And again, you can see it's taller than these others, so he obviously wanted one taller. There's a good comparison of the two right there. Okay, this is the Kitty Hensley house. Very cute. Cold water, $1. Let's see. This house was located at 923 8th Avenue between Cowles and Kellum. Kitty Hensley was one of the first owners of this early 1900s cabin. She also owned the Florence S., a sternwheeler that plied the Yukon and Tanana rivers and was piloted by Captain Smith or Smythe, a master mariner. Awesome. This one's tall. This one is tall. There we go. Now we got it. So you can see, if you look at these in order, they go from tall to medium to short. So that's pretty nice. Bush babies. Then they got a sled back there. Look at this one. This is the Wickersham House Museum. It's open to the public. So it's closed right now, but I can show you the whole house here at least. And a nice tree. And here, across the street, you can see it's a church meeting house. Goes back through there. Got a little bit of stained glass there. It's pretty tall. I guess it's open. Well, I would guess wrong. Here it is from the inside. Pretty simple. Very, very, very simple. No smoking and drinking. Trip is reserved for a private event. All right. The original First Presbyterian Church at Fairbanks, Alaska. So that's what this building was. Okay, so it's pretty tall for its size. So he's lucky to have been the home of the Skagway Jim. Remember Soapy Smith's gang. Jim died in Fairbanks around 1909 of an old gunshot wound. Okay. Well, he didn't make it. Comments by CJ. This one's number 8. Some kind of out of numerical order. This cabin was built in 1908 and purchased in the early 30s by Nagengast, who traveled to Alaska with Elam Parrish, the hero Jacqueline's Burning Daylight. Okay. Not sure what that means, but that works. Beautiful flowers here. This one's what's 9 in 10. It says it's built in 1948 and was used as motels. They were later rented as homes. It's rumored that many of the parties were held in these cabins. Okay, so I guess these two together. So there you go. And oh, look at these moose racks here for sale. Alright, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, so across the street from the bathhouse I just showed you, you see this great big thing here. It says the Palace Theater and Saloon up there. So that's huge, and this is building number 18. Now this says the original site was first in Wickersham, known as Golden's Grocery. Later became Palfy's Sheet Metal Works and Brewery. Okay. So it's had a varied use in history. See the nice little awning. Windows on it. This was a huge one. Very huge. And up there even says Saloon. The Palace Players. Okay, so they put on some sort of a show here, obviously. This one's got nice flowers. Here, let me see if I can capture. Yeah, here we go. And I get the majority of it. Alright, let's see what it says. It's Park Office 19. This house was known as the Georgia Lee House. It was used by a prostitute in the 20s and in Nana during construction of the Alaska Railroad. In 28, the structure was moved to 829 4th Avenue in Fairbanks. Awesome. Oh, and there's more down here than I thought. So here, let's move this way. That's just public bathrooms down there, that green one. Show you this little one. Tom Payer Photography, Raven City Studio. Okay, now this is number 22. It says E.H. Mack Cabin, a true pioneer. He was the real estate business and also owned a homestead along College Road. Mack Road is named for him. Okay, so interesting. All in itself. And here, if I can capture this little one like that. Okay, this one's number 23. Oh, here, poor Rita, check this out. That's a cute little prop. But anyway, number 23, this cabin was built in 03-04 and used as a bunkhouse for Orr's Stage Line, which operated between Fairbanks and Valdez. Later it was Eva's Place, a hospitality center run by Eva McGowan, hostess of Fairbanks. Okay. And then this one, which let me back up. Yeah, there we go. This is number 24, Bill Sherwin's home. Originally located on 1st Avenue and State Street, Bill's Saw Shop, building number 20, was located behind the house. Okay. Gold painting for cabin 23. Oh, here's the other end of this boat here, if you remember, then the Nana. Okay, so we got that. And then we got something else down here. This one is number 25. And it says this cabin was owned by Harold R. Allen. It was moved to Pioneer Park from a location on the Richardson Highway. Okay. Okay, so that restaurant used to be in this one, apparently. Oh, then here, if I can show you this. See if we can kind of block the sun, hopefully. So you see it's a sod roof up there. Don't know if that came through or not. I hope it did. But this one's number 26. It says the history of this cabin is unknown. It's believed that it might have been a blacksmith shop. Oh, okay. So They don't know. But hopefully maybe you can see sod roof better from this side. And this one with the orange painted on it. Little. Says the history of this cabin is not known except that it was moved here from its original location on Wickersham Street. Okay. So some of these are just flat lost to history. Then this one, try to keep the sun out a little bit. Yeah, it's in the sod roof, yeah. Case 20 in this cabin has been identified as the Torkinson shed. He was moved to Pioneer Park from 2nd and Cleary Street. Okay. Alright, so that's that side. So now let's go back over here. And I don't think these things, I think these are new, just made to look old. But you can see this is the big Stampede show right here, is what it is. This one is the Pioneer Museum, Pioneer Hall. And this over here is Burroughs Carpentry Shop, Pioneer Museum it says. And Golden North Rebecca Lodge 4A. And this one is Shorty's Saddlery. That's hard to say, isn't it? Alright, and then this is Muskeg Bill's Will Shop. Oddfellow Temple. And it just points to the Pioneer Museum back to the right. There's an old water tower there. It says Crooked Creek, if you can see that in there. Alright, now this over here, Mama Bear's Kombucha. And this is number 30. This is built in 26. Alex McRae dreamed of owning his own home at age 55. His dreams were fulfilled with this cabin. Well, awesome. I'm glad that he got to fulfill his dream. I really am. Then this one, just originals. Make sure I'm getting the whole thing here. Alright. Let's go see what it says. It's a Ranger cabin, it says. So it says owned by Harry Peter Karstens. He was co-leader of the first climb on Mount McKinley Denali. Oh. And pioneer superintendent of Mount McKinley National Park from 2128. Karstens returned to private business in Fairbanks in 28 and lived in this cabin at 10th and Cushman until his death in 55. Interesting. Okay. So this thing has some true history. So that's awesome. Alright. Then we'll mosey right through here and check these out.